Unsolved.
The Zodiac Killer Case. Van Best's Handwriting. This is just a brief episode following up on the last episode comparing Van's handwriting to the Zodiac's. First, I wanted to correct the record because on the last episode I said that Van and Judy were arrested in San Francisco, but they were arrested in New Orleans in 1963. Van had gotten arrested in 1962 when they ran off and got married in Reno. And so that's where the confusion was. So here's a side-by-side look at the Zodiac's first letter compared to Van's Social Security number application. And you can pick out a few letters and compare them. And you can look at a few of the numbers and compare them. And then I just put the one side of the Social Security application, and then I'm going to move to the other side of the application. So here's the other side. And so you can compare the other letters in the documents. I noticed Van Best's T kind of has a little tail or curve at the bottom. So here's the second page of the Zodiac's letter, and you can compare different letters. And the whole style looks different, even when Zodiac writes neatly. And then here I circled the K to compare the K in Kentucky and in the Zodiac's writing, and they look different to me. Here's a side-by-side look at the Zodiac's writing after he killed Paul Stine in San Francisco, and a look at Van Best's writing. And you can compare the W and the M in Washington and Maple Streets compared to Van Best's W and M in Wilmore, Kentucky. The last person that I'm aware of that Van Best was married to was Edith E. Koss, and they married on June 6, 1966. And then here's a photograph of her that I found, and then you could see they had a child, Earl Van Best, and you can see from that one and the telephone directory from 1970, it's the same address. And I couldn't find his address in the San Francisco telephone book after 1970. And then I found his death certificate in Mexico City, and it has this one person's name, this woman. And so I was going to go look into that also. Well, this ends this episode of Unsolved. And before I move to the murder of Paul Stine in San Francisco, I'm going to look into this Judith. She was a witness to his death down in Mexico City. And then also I found photographs of the 3 girls at Lake Berryessa that witnessed that gentleman, suspicious guy that was up there before Cecilia was murdered. And so that's what the next episode will probably be about. So I'll see you the next time.